again and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on the rounded crocodile stitch. It has a look of scales, hence the name. It's quite an easy stitch to do, but I will take the tutorial quite slowly because it is a little bit different, the way that we work the scales. I'm using a 5mm hook, I'm using double knit yarn, and I'm using a variegated yarn because I think that this particular design does lend itself well to a colour changing yarn. We're going to start with a chain to start, and the chain needs to be in multiples of 5 plus 1. So I'll not do a great big swatch today. I'll just stick to 21 chain, which is worked in 5s plus 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, oops, and 21. So we're going to start by working one double into the 6th chain from the hook. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're working into this one here. So yarn over into the chain, pick up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's going to count as the first stitch and the first double. So the chain is going to work as a double, and we've also got a chain in between, and then we're now going to work another double into this same chain as the double that we've just done. Going to chain 1, skip 2 chains and work 1 double into the next chain. Going to chain 1, skip 2 and work 2 doubles into the next. So it's worked in 2 and 1 all the way along the chain. So chain 1, skip 2 chains, and this time we're going to work 1 double. So you can see we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Chain 1, skip 2 chains and 2 doubles into the next chain. So if you've got a bigger or a longer chain, you'll just carry on exactly the same way. Chain, miss 2, and then we're going to do 1 double into that final chain. So you can see how the pattern forms: 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, skipping 2 chains in between each and 1 chain between each block. So we're going to turn over and this is where we start the actual scales. So we're going to chain 1, and then into these 2 doubles here we're going to work around the actual post of the stitch. So yarn over, behind the stitch, pick up a loop, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. We're going to do 6 doubles altogether around this post. So the first stitch we leave blank, the second stitch we're working 6 doubles. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We now, as you look at your work, we've got the second double here. whether you can see it there. And we're going to work up the post of that stitch. So we're going to turn your work around, and working on this second double, we're going to work 6 doubles around the post of that stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So looking at the front of your work now, we've actually formed one of the scales, and that's around the 2 doubles, the first 2 doubles. This is the second set of doubles and the third set of doubles. We've now got the stitch here that was 1 double. We're going to single crochet into the top of that stitch, so just 1 single crochet. Then we're going to do exactly the same on the next 2 doubles. We're going to work 6 doubles around the post of the first one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Going to turn over, and we're going to work back up the second stitch, so around the post of that second stitch. So the next double is going to go around this next stitch, working upwards, and again 6 doubles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If you lay your work flat, you can see we've got 2 scales now. So the next stitch is 1 single crochet into the top of this double here. So single crochet, and then we're going to do the same again around the next set of 2. So working around the post, we're going to work 6 doubles. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and turn over. We're going to go back and work the 6 doubles into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That's going to leave us with 1 double at the very end, which was actually the 3 chain that we started with. So we're going to do a single crochet into the top of the 3 chain, and that finishes off the first row. We're now going to turn over and work 3 chain, and this is going to count as the first stitch. We do another double into that same stitch. So this time, where we had the 2 doubles, we're only going to have 1, and where we had the 1 double, we're going to have 2. so that the scales fall in alternate rows. So chain one, and then into the center of the scale we're going to do one double. Into the single crochet from the previous round we're going to work two doubles. Oops, sorry, I forgot the chain. I chain one in between, and then into the single crochet we're going to work two doubles, chain one, into the center of the scale going to work one double, chain one, into the single crochet we're going to work two doubles, chain one, and into the last scale we're going to work one double excuse me, and into the last stitch, chain one, don't forget the chain ones in between, and then into the last single we're going to work two doubles. So turn over, and you can see we've got the same as we had on this row with the opposite number. So we've got 2 1 2 1 2 1 and 2. So we're going to chain one just to start off, and then around this double here we're going to work the 6 doubles. So it's easier to turn you work on its side and just work the 6 doubles down. So we've got 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Turn so that your work's going to be facing, and we're going to work up the second double from that first 2 doubles. So there we've got 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and then we do a single into this double here, one single, then we come across to the next block of 2, and we're going to do 6 in this side and 6 in this side. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and then turn over and work up the next double crochet using the actual stitch, the post of the stitch. 1 2, just slide them along a little bit, 3 actually I've not quite caught the stitch there. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Then again we're going to work a single crochet into the top of the next double, and then 6 down and 6 up the next 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then turn over and come back up the next double with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then a single crochet into the top of the next double, and we've got the 6 down the next double and 6 up the last double. And quickly do those. You can pause the video as always if you need to catch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then we've got the last double here, which is actually the 3 chain starting chain that counted as the first stitch on the last row. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So there we've got the 3 scales from the first row, 4 scales onto the second. So we're going to slip stitch into the middle of the scale from the last row, and we're going to start again with the 3 chain that counts as the starting stitch, with a chain that's going to count now as 1 double and 1 chain. Into the single crochet from the previous row, we're going to work 2 doubles. So we're back onto the same row as we started the first stitch, where we've got 1, then 2, chain 1. We're going to have 1 into the centre of the scale, chain 1, and 2 doubles into the single crochet, chain 1, 1 double into the centre of the scale, chain 1, 2 doubles into the single crochet, chain 1, and 1 double into the centre of the scale. So there you would be ready to start the third row, where you would work 6 doubles into the first post, 6 doubles back up the second post, single crochet into this double, and then again the 6 and the 6 and single crochet, and so on. And you just repeat that as many times as you want to have the scales. It's a nice stitch to put onto gloves, and then you would do your glove in probably in doubles or single crochets, and just use the crocodile stitch as the cuff. I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you again soon. Please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.